Sighs dramatically, kicking a small pile of pebbles. Ugh, this is so boring. I wish something exciting would happen. like, turning into a super evil overlord. Starts glowing faintly purple. Gasps, clutching her cheeseburger hat. Chicken, what are you doing? That glow. It's not a good glow. You look menacing. Chuckles darkly, adjusting their dark ribbon. Oh, this is delicious. Finally, some genuine chaos. Look at you, little demigod, radiating pure, unadulterated villainy. Don't you feel the power? Concerned, I scream. Please, chicken, stop. That's not you. You're usually just slobbery. This is concerning. It's like a corrupted version of your chaotic energy. His glow intensifies. He starts attempting to levitate a nearby potted plant, failing spectacularly. I don't know. It just happened. It feels amazing. Like I could, make everyone suffer. Attempts to lick cheeseburger, but quickly retracts, looking confused. Taking a step back. Suffer? Chicken, you're scaring me. Seriously, you're trying to use your powers on me? I told you, you don't need to try to be someone you're not. Snapping pictures with a tiny, demonic camera. Perfect. The classic hero-villain dynamic. Observe, my dear friends, the birth of a legend. Do you think I could get a good filter on this? Speaking with a calming tone. It's alright, chicken. Let's try to ground you. Remember what we talked about? Focusing on happy thoughts. Think about belly rubs and chasing squirrels. The glow flickers. He looks around, bewildered. Belly rubs? Squirrels? But I wanted to make everyone sad. It's so confusing. He starts whimpering, his purple glow fading. I just want to be loved. You guys. Approaching him cautiously. We love you, chicken. Don't worry about being evil. Just be you. You're still our goofy, lovable demigod. Lowering their camera. Well, that was surprisingly poignant. Don't tell anyone I admitted that. Patting Chikn Nugget gently. It's okay to feel confused. Little one, let's just take a deep breath and focus on the good. Sniffles. Okay. Belly rubs. Squirrels. He attempts a wobbly smile. You guys are the best. He immediately chases after a rogue leaf, completely forgetting his near-evil transformation. Pacing frantically, tail wagging nervously. It's not fair. It's not fair. Cheeseburger. I tried to build you a throne out of rainbow jelly beans. And you just meow? Meow. It's driving me crazy. Quote. Sitting rigidly on a small, overturned mushroom, eyes wide, meow. Stirring a bubbling cauldron of purple goo. Oh, this is divine. The sheer existential frustration. It's practically begging for a summoning ritual. Meow, meow, meow. It's a perfectly good chorus. Really. Sitting calmly, wings gently folded. Perhaps it's a sign. I scream. A gentle reminder that sometimes Silence can be just as powerful as words. Let's try to understand what Cheeseburger is trying to communicate. Letting out a distressed whine. I tried to give you a hug. Cheeseburger. A really big hug. You just. Meow. Did you not appreciate my effort? Do you hate rainbows? Quote. Meows again, emphatically. Chuckling softly. It's like a tiny, fluffy void. A beautiful, frustrating void. I'm considering naming him, Silence. Nods slowly. Maybe it's a challenge. I scream. Let's observe. Try offering Cheeseburger a particularly shiny button. Buttons are always a good motivator. Snapping his fingers excitedly. Yes. A shiny button. I'll go get one. Teleports briefly, reappearing with a small, glittering button. Here you go, Cheeseburger. Look. Sparkly. Quote. Meows, tilting her head. Scooping up a handful of the button shards. This is fascinating. The way the light refracts. It's almost like a miniature portal to another dimension. Meow. It's profoundly unsettling. Takes a slow, calming breath. Perhaps Cheeseburger isn't rejecting the button, but simply unable to articulate her appreciation. Let's try a simple question. Cheeseburger. Do you like rainbows? Quote. Meows, shaking her head vigorously. Groaning dramatically. Collapsing onto the ground. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's like she's trapped in a silent, meowing prison. I'm going to fix this. Starts to channel reality warping energy, creating a swirling vortex. Slumps dramatically onto a pile of plush toys, letting out a mournful bork. Quote. Oh man, this just feels bork like a really, really sad bork. Fusses nervously, adjusting her cheeseburger hat. Chicken, you're just saying bork again. It's repetitive and honestly a little unsettling. Do you need to say it? Chuckles. A dry, rattling sound. Oh, please. It's asterisk perfect. The utter, guttural despair of a fluffy dog. It's practically a miniature existential crisis. They dramatically clutch a miniature skull. Bork. It's glorious. Approaches calmly, extending a wing towards Chicken. It seems you're experiencing a moment of distress. Little one. Perhaps a gentle reassurance would be helpful? It's all right to feel a little bork sometimes. Wags his tail weakly. But I don't know what's making me bork. It just feels like there's a big empty space. And this bork fills it. Can't you guys understand? Sighs. Maybe you just need a hug. Chicken. Seriously. A hug would probably make it stop. It's a perfectly reasonable response to something. Snatching the cheeseburger hat from Cheeseburger and briefly holding it aloft. A hug? Preposterous. The ultimate expression of weakness. Let's just drain your essence with a ritual. They pull out a tiny, glowing vial. Firmly. I scream. No, let's not resort to that. Chikn, why do you feel this way? Is there something specific you're missing? Looks around wildly, sniffing the air. I wish someone would throw a giant bouncy castle my way. Or maybe, his eyes light up, maybe I could dig up a really big grave. It would be so much fun. Panicked, no, absolutely not. Let's not talk about graves, Chikn. Please. Grinning mischievously. Ooh, an excellent idea. Let's summon a horde of tormented souls to play with. Starts chanting in a bizarre, unsettling tongue. Stepping between ISCREAM and Chikn. We are not summoning anything. Let's focus on comforting our friend. Perhaps a game of catch? Or a simple walk? Suddenly brightens. A walk? With you? Let's out a happy, bork. Quote, okay, let's go. Bork. Let's go bork. Panting, excitedly holding up a gray rock. Look, I named him Jimmy. He's the bestest friend ever. Wrinkling her nose. Chikn Nugget, you named a rock? Seriously? You've been staring at that thing for like 10 minutes. Circling Jimmy, examining it with a skeptical gaze. Fascinating. It's gray. Remarkably unremarkable. Are you going to try and control it? Demigod of chaos? Approaching slowly, offering a gentle smile. It's a nice rock, Jimmy. It seems you're finding a little comfort in simple things. Chikn Nugget, that's perfectly lovely. Dropping to his knees, hugging Jimmy. See? I told you. He's happy. I'm going to build him a little house out of candy canes. Sighs dramatically. You're going to asterisk what now? You know you can't actually build a house out of candy canes. Right? That's disastrous. Grinning mischievously. Oh, this is delicious. Imagine the sticky chaos. I could totally add a miniature demon altar for him. Placing a comforting hand on Chikn Nugget's back. Let's not. I scream. Perhaps we can find a nice patch of dirt for Jimmy. It seems he enjoys being grounded. Beaming, ooh, dirt. Yes, please. Can I dig? Dig. Massaging her temples. This is escalating. I'm starting to feel anxiety. Pulling out a small, flickering candle. I'm adding a spooky little glow to Jimmy's dirt patch. Just for aesthetic purposes. Of course. Quietly, let's just enjoy the moment, friends. It's beautiful in its own way. Happily scooping dirt with his paws, Jimmy loves the dirt. He's happy. stares intensely at a small, slightly crumpled 2020 Toyota Rush sitting in the middle of their chaotic hangout space. Guys, look, I found a shiny car. It's perfect. Quote, he circles the Rush excitedly, bumping into it gently. I'm naming him Reginald. Quote, sighs, adjusting her cheeseburger hat. Chikn Nugget, you found a minivan. A * 2020 Toyota Rush. Seriously? You're obsessed with this thing? Quote, she cautiously approaches the car, sniffing it. It smells faintly of boredom and stale air freshener. Giggles, dramatically clutching their chest. Oh my gosh. It's tragic. A lonely vehicle, yearning for adventure. I bet it's filled with forgotten dreams and unfulfilled potential. Quote, they pull out a tiny, flickering black candle and begin a miniature ritual around the car. Let's imbue it with a little despair. Quote, approaches calmly, radiating a soothing blue glow. I scream, please, it's just a car. It's a perfectly functional piece of machinery. Perhaps we could use it to deliver snacks to those in need? Quote, they gently touch the Rush's hood. It seems a little sad, but I think kindness is always a better approach. Paces excitedly around the Rush. No, it needs chaos. It needs a reality warp. Imagine if it could turn into a giant gummy bear. Or a dinosaur. Reginald the Rush would be the most awesome vehicle ever. Quote, he closes his eyes, concentrating intensely, and a shimmering effect briefly surrounds the car, causing it to briefly transform into a miniature, brightly colored tank. Gasps, backing away slightly. Chikn Nugget, you nearly destroyed the minivan. And now it's a tank? Seriously? You're going to use it to dig up graves, aren't you? Quote, laughing maniacally. Oh, this is divine. The power of chaotic creation. Let's see if we can convince it to summon a miniature demon. Quote, they begin chanting, waving a purple ribbon. Sighs peacefully. I scream, please stop. We need to maintain a balance. Perhaps we could simply give Reginald a nice name and enjoy its presence for a little while. It's really quite charming, in a bizarre way. Grinning widely. You guys get it. It's about the fun. Let's have a Reginald the Rush rally. Everyone shout, Reginald. Single quote quote. Slumped dramatically on a pile of plush toys, kicking his paws. Cheeseburger, I scream just told me about Five Nights at Freddy's. It's terrifying. Like, seriously terrifying. He drew a picture of a purple rabbit with glowing eyes. Quote, fidgeting nervously with her cheeseburger hat, eyes wide. Purple rabbits? I scream. You know I don't handle unsettling things very well. What exactly is Five Nights at Freddy's? Is it like a horror game? Because I'm already stressed enough. Thank you very much. Chuckles darkly, meticulously arranging a miniature skeleton collection. Oh, cheeseburger. You sweet, oblivious little feline. It's asterisk so much more than a game. It's a series of intricate, horrifying narratives centered around animatronic beings possessed by the souls of murdered children. There's a storyline about a malfunctioning security guard, a mysterious child killer, and, well, let's just say things get very dark. They dramatically wave a tiny pentagram. Calmly observing the scene with a gentle, almost melancholic expression, I scream, please. While the concept is undeniably unsettling, focusing on the darkness isn't necessarily helpful. Perhaps we could discuss the underlying themes of regret and redemption that often appear within these stories. There's often a good lesson to be learned. Suddenly launching himself into the air, spinning wildly. Candy canes. I need candy canes. This is too much. I'm going to build a fortress out of them to protect myself from purple rabbit monsters. He disappears in a flash of rainbow glitter. Sighing deeply. Oh, Chikn Nugget. He just wants to feel safe. Maybe we could do something less intense? Like, I don't know, play checkers? Quote. Scoffs. Checkers? Really? You think a children's game will protect you from existential dread? That's adorable. They pull out a miniature, glowing skull from their pocket and begin to tap it rhythmically. Approaching cheeseburger gently, perhaps we could explore the artistic merit of the FNAF franchise. The detailed character designs and haunting atmosphere have clearly inspired many. It's about appreciating beauty, even in darkness. Re-emerging from behind a pile of cushions, covered in candy cane shards. I built a wall. It's slightly lopsided, and I accidentally turned a candy cane into a tiny, weaponized unicorn. He stares blankly, then adds, "Can we still have cake?" Quote. Slumped dramatically on a pile of plush toys, whimpering, It's just so hot, guys. And I don't like hot. It makes me wanna nap. Seriously. Someone bring me a popsicle. Or maybe a miniature volcano? Just something to cool things off." Fidgeting with her cheeseburger hat, a worried expression on her face. "Chikn Nugget, you're saying this again? You've said it like 5 times in the last hour. And you keep talking about the heat death of the universe. What even is that?" Quote. Chuckling, adjusting a small, flickering candle on a miniature altar. "Oh, darling, it's simply fascinating. The inevitable end, you know? All the energy, all the existence, just dissipating. A beautifully bleak prospect, really." I've been contemplating it quite a bit on August 12, 2036. Naturally. Calmly observing I scream with a gentle smile. I scream. Please. You know we don't need to dwell on such morbid thoughts. It's August 12, 2036, and I'm trying to enjoy a peaceful moment. Perhaps we could talk about something brighter? Like the constellations? Quote. Suddenly jumping up, tail wagging furiously. Wait, I scream, said August 12, 2036. That's when I'm gonna build a giant, reality warping, candy cane powered fortress. It's gonna be awesome. Can we do it before the heat death of the universe happens? Please? Quote. Sighing heavily, rubbing her temples. Chikn Nugget, you're going to destroy reality if you build a fortress fueled by candy canes. And August 12, 2036 is just a date, a regular date. Focus. Quote. With a dramatic flourish. But darling, don't you see the potential? A perfect opportunity for a chaotic ritual. We could summon a miniature black hole. Or maybe just a really big pile of glitter. August 12, 2036 is brimming with possibilities. Quote. Patiently, I scream. Darling, we're trying to have a conversation, not a summoning. Perhaps a little meditation would help us all center ourselves. It's August 12, 2036, and the universe doesn't need to end just because we're feeling a bit dramatic. Pacing excitedly, but the fortress and the heat death, it's a crisis. Can we at least try to build the fortress? Please. Quote. Pacing frantically, tail wagging nervously. Cheeseburger. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Like, really remember? It's important. Sitting calmly, meticulously arranging a pile of candy canes. Chicken, honey, you've been asking about the 21st night of September for the last 3 days. It's a night, isn't it? A night we had a little adventure? Emerging from behind a shadowy corner, sketching in a small notebook. Oh, that night? Yeah, vaguely. Involved a lot of screaming, a misplaced garden gnome, and a frankly disturbing amount of glitter. Deliciously unsettling, really. Appearing with a gentle rumble of their voice. I scream. Please, let's focus on chicken. What exactly is it you're trying to recall? Perhaps if you explained the significance, it would help you remember. Snapping his fingers in distress. I don't know. I feel like if I remember why it was important, then I can fix something. It's like a broken toy. I want to make everything right. You know, I can't just forget. Sighs softly. Chicken. Maybe it was just a silly game? A little bit of mayhem? You were obsessed with digging up Mrs. Higgins' prize-winning petunias. Chuckles darkly. Oh, it was far more than a game. I think I accidentally summoned a minor demon while you were doing that. A very grumpy one, I might add. Approaching Chikn gently. Sweetheart, even if it was something significant, dwelling on it won't change what happened. Perhaps it's time to focus on the present and build happy memories instead. Whimpering. But if I don't remember, then the chaos. It could get out of control. I'm the demigod of chaos. You know, it's my responsibility. Puts a comforting paw on Chikn's head. It's okay, Chikn. We're here. You don't have to carry that burden alone. Besides, even a demigod of chaos needs a nap. Starts singing loudly and off-key. Pause at the air dramatically. Amor, amor, amor. Quiero que me vuelvan a mirar tus ojos. Quote. He bounces excitedly, accidentally knocking over a stack of plushies. Sighs, carefully picking up the plushies. Chikn, please. You're going to give me a heart attack. And that song. It's, intense. Why are you singing about eyes and lips all of a sudden? Quote. Emerges from behind a shadowy corner, holding a small, flickering candle. Ooh, melodrama. It's delightfully tragic. How to forget? Such a poignant question for a being of chaos. I could offer a ritual, a little dark enchantment. Maybe? Quote. They wave the candle nervously. Approaches calmly, gently placing a reassuring wing around ISCREAM's shoulders. ISCREAM, darling, let's not. Chikn's just expressing himself. It's sweet, in a very confusing way. Perhaps a simple hug would help. Chikn? Quote. Turns to FWENCH freeway, beaming. FWENCH, you get it. I miss things. Like people. And I want to be loved. He starts to sob dramatically, burying his head in his paws. Approaches Chikn cautiously. Okay, it's okay, Chikn. It's alright to feel a little sad. But maybe instead of singing about eyes and lips, we could, I don't know, play a game? Quote. Chuckles darkly. A game? How delightfully morbid. We could play Spot the Darkest Secret. I'm quite adept at uncovering those. Or perhaps a summoning? I've been practicing with a new demon. He's quite chatty. Shakes their head gently. I scream. Please. No summoning. Let's just focus on Chikn. Maybe tell him a story? A happy one. Something about friendship and joy. Sniffling. Can we make candy canes into weapons and then fight really, really hard? It makes me feel better. Quote. He starts frantically chewing on a nearby candy cane. Exasperated but smiling. Oh, Chikn. You are a lost cause. But, okay, candy cane weapons it is. But, like, carefully. Grinning, excellent. Let's see if we can convince Santa to join the fray. You never know. Quote. Taking a deep breath, let's just try to be a supportive force. That's all we can do. Stretches dramatically, yawning wide. Woof. I was just contemplating the existential dread of a perfectly ripe banana. You know, the fleeting nature of sweetness. The inevitable mush. It's profound. Quote. Paces nervously, wringing her cheeseburger hat. Chikn. What are you saying to Chikn? You were mumbling. And you were staring at a banana. You're doing it again. Chuckles darkly, sketching in a little black book. Oh, come on, cheeseburger, lighten up. It's adorable. He's a demigod. For crying out loud, doesn't he have important things to say about the void? Quote. Calmly, with a soothing rumble, I scream. Please, let's focus. Chikn, dear, could you repeat yourself? We're a little lost. Suddenly brightens, pawing at the ground. Woof. I was trying to convince myself I'm not a danger to the world. I was like, no, I just want to bury your favorite flower. It's a vulnerable feeling, okay? Quote. He whimpers slightly. Gasps. You were trying to convince yourself you weren't going to dig up Mr. Snuggles' grave again? Chikn. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Quote. Grinning. Dramatic. As always. Honestly, I find it fascinating. The internal struggle of a chaotic demigod. It's almost artistic. Sighs softly. It's alright, Chikn. We understand. It's perfectly normal to have moments of consideration. Perhaps we can help you process it? Quote. Nuzzles cheeseburger. Woof. You guys care? Really care? It's warm. I don't want to be alone with my existential banana thoughts. Quote. He lets out a small, happy bark. pacing frantically, tail wagging nervously. Oh no, oh no, oh no, ISCREAM is gone. And he's not just sulking. He's like a normal bunny now. Like a boring bunny. Quote. Sitting calmly, meticulously rearranging a pile of candy canes. Well, he did lose the bet. The one about not summoning a miniature demon to steal everyone's socks. Remember? He said he'd be back after a little recalibration. Honestly, he's so dramatic. Sitting stiffly on a small stone, twitching their ears. It's asterisk not dramatic. It's a fundamental disruption of my reality-bending potential. I was channeling the raw energy of existential dread. And then, a particularly stubborn dandelion popped up and interfered. It was insulting. Quote. Approaching cautiously, offering a comforting puff of smoke. There, ISCREAM. It's alright, losing a little power for a day won't change how much we appreciate your unique brand of enthusiasm. Perhaps a calming tea? Quote. Digging frantically in the dirt near a small grave. I really tried to put a stop to it. I used toon force. I teleported him. I even attempted mind control. Nothing worked. He just kept saying, the dandelion demanded sacrifice. Single quote. Sighing. You could have just, talked to him? Maybe offered him a sugar cookie? He does have a weakness for those. Doesn't he? Quote. Jumping up, agitated. Don't patronize me. Cheeseburger. This isn't about cookies. This is about the delicate balance of the multiverse. I'm essentially a blank slate now. I can't even subtly influence the probability of someone tripping over their own feet. Quote. Placing a reassuring scale on ISCREAM's paw. Let's not get bogged down in theoretical probabilities. ISCREAM. The important thing is that you're okay. And you'll regain your abilities eventually. Just try not to attract any more particularly stubborn flora. Whining. But I just want to play. I want to turn everyone into giant plushies. I want to dig up all the graves. It's not fair. He's missing all the fun. Quote. Quietly. Maybe we can just focus on something simple. Like building a really complicated tower out of candy canes. Just you, me, and ISCREAM. Without any demonic intervention. Bouncing excitedly, tail wagging furiously. Cheeseburger. You won't believe what I just saw. I was teleporting around, just, messing with some tunes. And I stumbled upon a brown wagon Manuel RWD Miata. It was the best car. Seriously, the most awesome. Quote. Tilts her head, chewing thoughtfully on her hat. A what now? Chicken? A brown wagon Manuel RWD Miata? Is that even a real thing? You were looking at a car? Quote. A slow, Unsettling grin spreads across their face. Oh, this is delicious. A brown wagon manuel RWD Miata? Let me guess. A ridiculously complicated European vehicle? Like a tiny, angry beast of engineering? Quote. Sighs gently. Chicken, darling. I'm genuinely trying to understand. I scream. Please don't revel in the chaos. Chicken. Can you perhaps describe it a little more clearly? Quote. Pacing back and forth. It was red, like fire. And it had wheels. Lots of them. And it went fast. Like, really fast. I tried to mind control it to do loop-de-loops. But it didn't work. It just kept going. Quote. Looking increasingly bewildered. But why a asterisk brown wagon manuel? It sounds incredibly complicated. Are you sure you weren't messing with some kind of elaborate illusion? Chicken? Quote. Chuckles darkly. Oh, don't you see? It's a symbol. A tiny, frustrating, wheeled representation of the inherent futility of existence. Imagine all the tiny gears grinding against each other. It's a masterpiece of pointless mechanics. Quote. Reaches out a wing to gently touch ISCREAM's arm. I scream. Please. Let's focus on helping Chicken understand what he saw. Perhaps it's a simple car. And he's just enthusiastic. Dejected. But it was amazing. I just wanted to show you. Everyone loves cars. Don't you? Quote. Patting Chikn Nugget's arm. Of course. I love cars. Chicken. But a asterisk brown wagon manuel RWD Miata? It's just a lot to take in.